Good morning and welcome to another What I Eat in a Week. As a vegan, I've already been up and out this morning. I went on a run. I've really been loving running lately, just like until it gets too cold. I'm taking advantage of the weather just being just fine enough to keep running. This week is probably going to be mostly about using up what's in the fridge. We had a dinner party last week. We had like 12 people over, including the house, and we did this big like Turkish theme. We had the biggest bowl of couscous and there's still tons left. We just maybe bought too much food in hindsight. I also have done like a food ad where they sent me a box of food and I've got leftovers there, so I'm basically just using up what's in the fridge. And for breakfast we're gonna have scrambled tofu. So we've got onions, mushrooms, leftover roasted pepper, and of course tofu. Got this leftover from the dinner party as well, so I'm just gonna throw a bit of that in. God, this looks like such a food waste, tofu scramble. I'm on my last bit of sourdough as well, and it's a bit of a small bit. I'm just gonna eat the rest with a fork. I feel like this is just a perfect example of how tofu scramble is perfect for food waste. Throw anything in and it works. I just had this dress arrive in the post, off of Vinted of course, and oh my god. I actually spent Black Friday just shopping so much secondhand stuff from Vinted. But yeah, I think this dress was River Island. I'll leave the details, but hey yeah. Like I said, I've bought a lot secondhand lately, so I might do a thrift haul if you guys would like a Christmassy one. Party dresses, jumpers, stuff like that. I'm actually still hungry, so I've just heated up some of that leftover couscous. I'm not going to act like it's the best tasting thing like days later, but we don't do food waste. I am walking an hour in the cold for this dinner tonight. It was like either 40 minutes by public transport, which included buses, which probably would have stretched to an hour in the end anyway, or an hour's walk. I'm a bit cold, but yeah, I'm happy with my choice so far. Off to the Spread Eagle tonight. That is a vegan pub in Homerton. One of my favourite pubs. Love going there, love filming content for them. They're just so nice, and it's just such a warm, lovely pub as well. If it were nearer to me, I'd be there way more often. I actually used to date a guy that lived down the road from there. That was nice. That was a good location. So that is vegan soy bar.
What I have left from the bread.
Yum. It tastes super fatty, like this layer, but it's really good. We had a beetroot soup, which we've totally torn apart, but it's so nice. And then here we've got deep fried camembert, vegan fur.
It's so good.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Okay, cool. Why did Santa's helper see the doctor? Because he had low self-esteem. Oh yeah, I love this.
It is 11 a.m. and I'm kind of hungry for breakfast, but I need to go to the shops to get like breakfast foods like bread or toast stuff or fruit for porridge stuff, so I'm gonna leave. I am doing it. If you're buying avocados, really just recommend double checking where they come from, making sure they aren't from Israel. Same with the dates. There's actually quite a few reduced bits here today. These pies are still so expensive, but they are really nice. If I didn't have as much food at home, I probably would have got that. Also got this stuff reduced. Also quite tempting. I might actually, fine. This also looks interesting. Sometimes you get carried away with yellow stickers and you don't end up making the savings you intend to make. So I'm trying not to do that. Butter. This is the best vegan butter hands down, but like so much more expensive than other vegan butters. In the end I got bread, blackberries, a vegan creme de cassis liqueur. I really wanted bananas to make French toast today, but they need a couple of days, and I hate this about bananas. You can never just buy one ready to eat or use on the day. I got some garlic oil. I got a couple of Nomo chocolates. I really like these chocolates. I was looking for an advent calendar and I think I'm too late. I couldn't see any. But yeah, this one is a caramelized biscuit chocolate bar, and this one's a chocolate fudge reindeer. And then the bacon and the burgers were reduced, as you saw. What should I have? I think I'm going to have a bacon sarnie with avocado. They've actually made this easier to take out the pack. There's a lining of tissue paper to keep the pieces separate. It didn't really bother me, but I know a lot of people were bothered. I have just been practicing making lavender haze bellinis, and it went really badly. I used like a blackcurrant syrup, which is why it's gone red, and I really want it to be more of a lavender colour. I'm doing a TikTok, hopefully people on there will be able to help me out. But if you guys have any recommendations of how to do this, I should have kept with floral taste, like something like rose or elderflower. I don't really want to do rose because the other cocktail I'm doing, like a love story one, is a bit more rose based, but fuck it, please. Like, I need this to taste good. It's gonna be the cocktail of the night, and I need it to be lavender. So it was done with me buying something that was really gonna overpower this colour. Done. I've never really mixed cocktails before, so. Anyway, sorry. Time for some lunch. I'm not super hungry, but I am off to the gym later. So I wanna make sure that I eat with plenty of time for my food to go down. But I'm just gonna like throw out some sprouts. They're really not looking their best. A couple of them might need chucking, but they just need using up. Also, it is Spotify Wrap Day today, and guess who is in the top 0.05% of listeners of Taylor Swift? It's me, hi. Okay, so we've got garlic oil, onions, and the sprouts. It feels like a good occasion for more of this. Okay, I'm gonna toss on some breadcrumbs and nooch. That was a lot. I don't know what was an appropriate amount. I've never done this before. It's funny, they just look suddenly unhealthy. I love it. I feel like even if you don't like sprouts, you have to admit these look kind of good. Yummy. Just on my way to the gym, really cold again. Yeah, I've got a dance class and candlelit yoga. Yeah, I like Wednesday nights at the gym. I actually did a Taylor Swift dance class on Monday night just before we started this vlog. It was the best thing. I really want to find somewhere that does that in London like every week. This was like a 2-week thing. I did both weeks, and now it's going to be a different choreography next time. They do announce them in advance, which is how I knew to go. Honestly, yeah, just the best time. It was for Are You Ready For It? I loved it. And yeah, I just want to find more Taylor Swift dance classes. I just like, I don't understand why it's not a thing. It should be a thing, a weekly thing. This is candlelight yoga. Oh, the candles aren't lit yet. That was so good. Honestly, it takes like half hour to walk there, half hour to walk back. So it's really nice to do 2 classes, especially if one's like dance and one's yoga. That yoga class is so good. We basically, I don't know, probably did like max 5 positions in an hour. You just really like sit in them and let your body do its thing, like decompress. I don't know. It's candlelight yin yoga. So yeah, I'm just walking home and I am cold. In my head, I was walking home after a workout, and I get like so warm after a workout, but I've just been laying down doing yoga and I am cold. It's like 10 p.m. I'm not really hungry after a workout, but I think I will be hungry by like midnight if I don't eat now. I'm gonna make a little burger, I think. Yeah, I bought those. Yum. I mean, this is hardly my proudest moment as far as dinners go, but it is honest. It's what I wanted as well. This was speaking to my soul. Just eating this stupid reindeer, and I've got the I've got a Lush face mask on, the brush strokes one. I'm just where my nose is breaking out. But anyway, yeah, this reindeer, it says it's fudge, but it's just caramel. Like a thick caramel. No run this morning. I need to let my body recover, like my back in particular after yesterday is a bit sore. Like in dance, you're doing that a lot, and I feel like I can feel that. And then like the yoga stretches were just stretches. So yeah, I'm just gonna make myself some breakfast. I've got like a little bit of tofu left, it's going off. So we're gonna do tofu scramble and just throw in what veg we have. Honestly, with tofu scramble, anything goes. Let's go for the cream cheese flavour again. Okay, this is very loaded, but God, it looks good. So last week there was basically this health food pop-up shutting down in Covent Garden. One Planet Pizza had stock there and they couldn't go and collect it, so they messaged me because they knew I lived nearby and they offered me to go collect it and just get some free pizzas. So me and the housemates have been working through those because I literally filled up the freezer and the fridge. There were like 16 of them, which is a wild amount. But yeah, I'm gonna have one of those for lunch. Yeah, I got the Tex-Mex ones and the pepperoni ones. They're from One Planet Pizza. Yeah, that's what they look like. I love this brand, they're so good. Yeah, I've got a few left. Pepperoni, let's go. I was actually so worried. Like, I know vegan cheese in particular can be difficult for meat eaters to get on board with. I was worried to bring them home and everyone would be like, I can't eat these. And then I would have to literally get through 16 at super speed because I know they're freezable, but again, I was taking up pretty much half the freezer, which is not the right etiquette in a house share. So I'm glad we're all sharing this delicious burden. This literally just needs 20 minutes in here. I'm gonna dry my hair whilst that's cooking, but I just wanted to say that I use my Airwrap a lot. I know these are an expensive thing to buy and not everyone can afford it. It's not an easy purchase for everyone, right? It's an investment. But pretty much every time I wash my hair now, I either use the curling one, like the classic Airwrap one, and I love the way it makes my hair look, or I use the just like hairbrush one if I want kind of straight hair, which is what I want today. I haven't done that in a while. But it's definitely very fair to say that my timetable is more flexible than most, so I can, you know, just do this in the middle of the day when I'm at home. I think I showered like 2 hours ago. I kind of have to let my hair get like half dry before I can brush it. So you have to use it when it's kind of wet, kind of dry. And I have the time to wait around for that. So that might be why I use it a lot and other people don't necessarily find the time to do that. Definitely the straight blow dry is a lot quicker than the waved, the curled one. That took me 10 minutes, which is great. Oh my God, yes, it smells good in here. Oh my God, beautiful. Maybe I let it burn a little bit, my bad. I mean, this is okay because it's oven pizza, but I absolutely hate it when you go out for dinner for pizza and they don't slice up your pizza for you. I know I'm an adult and all, but I'm not a fan of that. I feel like it's just embarrassing slicing up pizza. Like, is anyone good at it? I'm not. I can't go on pizza dates. Me slicing up pizza is a nick. And we are also gonna mix up some garlic butter. A lump of butter. This is for the crusts, and then I have some garlic puree. Just stir it. Yes, yum. Nailed it. I'm pretty sure they do a Hawaiian one as well. That wasn't there. I am actually so ready for dinner. I don't need to leave for another 45 minutes. I never know what to do with myself in times like this. I should actually just be working, but I don't want to start anything when I'm like, oh, I have to leave in 45 minutes. But that is plenty of time. I'll start editing this video for you guys. I'm just sitting in the dark scrolling TikTok, which sometimes I can claim counts as work, but I would only be lying to myself right now. That was not what I was doing. Okay, so tonight, one of my friends is actually hosting a fundraising gig for Palestine. So we're going to go to that in Vauxhall later, me and Isa. But now, beforehand, we are gonna go out for a bite to eat at Cafe Van Gogh, near like Stockwell Oval area. We're in Southwest London. Bit of a change for me. Note this place down. This is beautiful. I went here for my birthday last year. I was so ill. I did not absorb any of it, but it's like stunning. Really love it. Really recommend it. But yeah, you'll see. We'll be there in a minute. I am having one of those times where I'm 10 minutes early and my friend Isa is running 15 minutes late. So I'm just gonna get there early, wait for a table I have booked, and then twiddle my thumbs with a glass of wine. I feel like everyone, one friend or the other, you're either the one that's always 10 minutes early or the one that's 15 minutes late. I'm always the early one, always. Go on, just tell me this is not the cutest restaurant. Wait until we get inside, my God. Keep the volume on. Huh? Oh, she arrived, by the way. We both loved the food, and then once we were done, we were heading off to the comedy show in Vauxhall. Really proud of my friend Nico for organising this. It's still quite a brave move to stand up for Palestine, so really proud of him putting this on. We did get picked on a bit for being in the front row, but that was fine. It was fun. We had a really good evening and laughed a lot. Gonna go on my morning run, but this week's kind of felt like a week off for me. I've not worked super hard, if I'm really honest, and it's been really nice. I don't really take weeks off, but this one has just been a lot quieter, a lot more relaxed. I've hung out with friends, and I felt like kind of creatively drained as well, and I feel like it's coming back to me. It's weird being a creator. I did maths at uni, like I went down the STEM route, and I've ended up being a creative, which I just find so weird if I ever have someone describe me that way. Obviously this job still requires like strategic thinking and analysis and blah blah blah, but yeah, just hearing myself being like, I was creatively drained, I had to go easy for a few days, but kind of is it. Yeah, it's weird when you work for yourself. The creative outputs are just, sometimes I feel like I'm just a creative machine, and other times I'm like, oh. So this week's been a bit of a week, but I'm feeling better now. It was important to take some rest. Normally when I go on these runs, it like takes me, I don't know, up to 20 minutes to warm up. With this run, I just did not warm up. That was cold, and I'm gonna go take a nice warm shower. Wow. Oof. My pace was still good though, I'm really proud of that. My limbs literally felt frozen. I thought I was doing much slower, so that's nice. It is cold today. To warm myself up, I'm gonna make a bowl of porridge. I feel like a lot of people don't think porridge is kind of like a gorgeous breakfast. I make good porridge. One of the big things I think makes the difference is having like the thick oats rather than the thin sawdusty ones. I'm gonna go for a peanut butter and jam sort of flavour. I always measure my oats out in a bowl. When it looks like a good amount, I just pour it in the saucepan. And that's how I get the right amount of oats each time. I know that sounds so basic, but it took me forever to learn that as a really good hack. So yeah, we've got peanut butter in here and blackberries, Alpro vegan yogurt, plain chia seeds, flax seeds, and syrup on top as well. I love a porridge breakfast. I used to eat this a lot when I used to have an office job. I found that it was the breakfast that would keep me fullest till lunchtime. I'm such like a morning eater. Always try and find a way to put nuts in it, whether that's like cashew nut butter, peanut butter, or like walnuts on top or something. That's always a really good tip. My room is actually such a mess, please ignore. I think I was actually going to sort this out today, and I have not. That I just got another vintage parcel through, and it is a skirt I've got on. I was so nervous about this one because size 12 on the skirts don't always fit me. But I got it from White Stuff, and I feel like that's an older company, and the older the company, or like the older they sell to, the more likely a size 12 is to fit me. Anyway, what do we think? It's really giving Midnight's Taylor Swift aesthetic. I love it. Oh, this is just so perfect for Christmas party season. Yeah, it just looks so nice, so sparkly. Like this with a cute little top. I've done really well vintage this week. They're actually successful for once, which is nice. I am ready to start editing this video, but the thing about doing food edits is that I get really hungry when I do them. So I'm gonna go have lunch. Even though I'm not super hungry, I'm gonna have a quick lunch before I get on with the edits because I just get hungry watching her eat, me eat. I think I'm just gonna make another quick burger. Yellow sticker so it doesn't have a long life, so we've got to eat it fast. Oh, I want it, it sounds good. Honestly, such a tiny little pathetic burger. There is like ketchup and mustard in it, so there's like something. I really like these burgers, but I feel like I like a lot of vegan meaty burgers. I think they've kind of nailed the formula. It wasn't too hard and they've, yeah, smashed it. Okay, yeah, I'm signing off here. Thank you for joining me on another week. Really appreciate it. Really hope you had fun hanging out, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.